up, guys? Welcome to a new video. Today we're going to react to Tim Dillon Funniest Moments Podcast Compilation. So this is a new video. I've never seen this before, but yeah. Previously we watched another video where he was on Joe Rogan and it was like quote unquote his best rant ever. But now we're going to react to his funny moments. I did this earlier, but it was like another compilation video. So let's give this one a try. This is going to be most likely pretty funny. Let's see how it goes. Let's go. Oh, shit. The sound was high as well.
And this is a tragedy, a unique human tragedy. And many of you don't know this because this information is being kept from you. You're being lied to. And I have a pretty good idea of who's doing it. But I must come clean about what I know. This is true. I can't sleep at night perpetuating a fraud.
It's funny that he has a full send fucking cap on.
And that we know, both of us know, is not true. Mm-hmm. Joe Rogan passed away from the coronavirus last week. It killed him almost instantly. It was very tragic.
Yo.
He had 17 strokes an hour after testing positive.
Yo, this guy...
It was incredibly...
This must be like after he took... Like, because there was like a... You guys remember when Joe Rogan, he talked about taking like a medication or whatever it was that was like basically used for... CNN said it was used for horses, but that's not really true. It is used on humans as well. I don't remember what the effects were, why it was used, but he used that and it didn't take more than a day and he like got the, you know, virus out of his body. So he was talking about that on a podcast episode and everybody, like the mainstream media, attacked him. So that's probably why he did this part, like this bit right here. It's fucking hilarious to me because I fucking know the backstory.
Sad. Not only did it kill him.
Or I might be wrong. Like, enlighten me, guys. If I'm wrong, comment down below. But I think that's why he does this bit.
But
I just
it
love
was
that.
So
the
shocking.
co-host is funny, man. He just sits there and
young Jamie,
he's
the
like
producer of the Joe Rogan Experience, okay, lost his mind after Joe died of the COVID. Young Jamie went nuts. He went completely insane. And no one knows where he is right now. Okay? This is something that is being kept from you by Spotify and on it. The real Illuminati. The supplement companies are keeping this from you. Joe died even though he was taking all of the supplements. Vitamin D, quercetin, magnesium, all of them. He died instantly. He lost his mind before he died as well. He was not making any sense. He was in a chair.
How does he come up with this?
And his last words, I swear to God. And this is sad.
Yeah.
It is very sad. Are we more relevant in the podcast space now? Probably. This is very sad. His last words, he was just screaming ivermectin as he was stroking out in a chair. Ivermectin. So it's not right, and it's sad. But we have a...
Why I'm laughing is because I don't know how he's so creative to think about these fucking, think about these situations, like, it's not even real situations, but he's coming up with it, he's improvising all of this. It's funny to me. That's why I'm laughing so much. Because how the fuck can you come up with all this? It's like
a memoriam. What do you call it? An in memoriam?
Yeah, like they play at the Oscars. Yeah.
That's right. Of Joe. That young Jamie tried to move into his house.
What?
And he walked in and he looked at Joe's wife and he said, "I'm the king now," and she shot him. So this is what's going on in Texas.
Here's the thing, though. When I went and did the outdoor shows with cars, it was very weird for the first, 5 minutes. It was like they're honking. I was like, this is awful. I hate this.
But I don't want to.
5 minutes in, I was fucking like, I get it. Okay, I know what to do.
But we have evolved. It's called podcasting. I don't want to perform for cars. I can just be funny for an hour or 2 hours a week.
Well, your fan base doesn't have cars.
Man, I'm sorry my fan base isn't my other celebrity friends. I apologize. I apologize. Jennifer Aniston and Sandra. Who are these people? It's over. It's over, ladies.
Explain to me TikTok. Is TikTok real?
Yeah.
Benton makes a very good point. People have 8 million followers on TikTok. The same person will have 100,000 on Instagram. What's happening?
Because everybody on Instagram is an old witch, like your friends. And on TikTok, everybody's just hot as fuck. And we don't care. And we don't care about old people and what they're about. We're about positivity and light and being healthy and showing our dicks.
Yeah.
That's what we're about. So I'm not upset at old school people.
What is the most important
like
platform right now?
Dan Rather.
According to you.
Yo,
Anyway.
Tim Dillon is so fucking funny at coming up with jokes. Now, he did all that just because she basically just, attacked, you could say. Not really, but she made a joke about his fan base. And he was like, oh yeah, really? You're going to attack my fan base?
Everybody happy? Did you watch the Academy Awards? Wasn't that fun? See Joaquin Phoenix go up there and talk about milk. Man, Hollywood's dead, huh? It's just the carcass of an industry. It truly is. Nobody cares. Everybody, Pacino, De Niro, these people don't die. They just keep going. I don't know how. They get the best medical care. They're legends. They're literally legends now. Like, you see them, you're like, is that them? They're literally chupacabra-like when you see them on the red carpet. And then you have Joaquin Phoenix up there talking about the abuse of animals. How many states do they want Trump to win? 40? 45? What would make them happy? Brad Pitt's up there doing impeachment jokes. They gave more time than they gave Adam Schiff. I forget which guy he mentioned, but he's up there doing impeachment. It's like no one paid attention to the impeachment process, by the way. It came on the heels of the other fake thing you did about Russia that didn't make any fucking sense, that you were unable to prove. You had Robert Mueller and everybody's going to prove everything. We're going to prove that, Putin and Trump are incommunicado. You were able to prove zero, nothing, not a nilch. It was an embarrassment. Instead of talking about healthcare and jobs, you're writing a spy novel that nobody wants to read. Okay? You have Chelsea Handler and Kathy Griffin out there talking about espionage as if they have a fucking clue as to anything that goes on. Chelsea Handler's now an expert in espionage. She spent a decade talking about her snatch. And now she's talking about, counterintelligence. I mean, guys, shut up. Enough. I'm starting to think they are Republicans. I'm starting to think all these people are Republicans. They're like, fuck it. We're making a lot of money. These fucking accounts look fat. And we do not want anybody else in there. I'm starting to believe that. I'm starting to believe it's a COINTELPRO operation where they just tell people, they go, hey, Joaquin Phoenix, why don't you get out there and talk about milk? It's almost like it was a sketch that was written out by billionaire corporate donors that are like, you know what'll really get everybody? You just get out there and no, don't talk about immigration. That you could pull some heartstrings there. People might agree with you. Talk about animals. Talk about factory farming when half the country's on heroin and there's a opioid epidemic and people are working 3 jobs to drag themselves out of bankruptcy because they got sick and can't afford the bills. Ignore all of that because that could get people on our side, on your side, and just talk about the abuse that cows suffer. I mean, what level of privilege do you have to be in society to think that the biggest problem is fucking milk? I put up on my Instagram.
This is what I love about comedians, man. This is what I love about comedians. You have so many comedians that are so fucking like, some might find this ruthless, like some might find this savage, you know what I mean? But this is like truth. Like these, actors, these famous people, these, how should we say it? Some of them, of course, have, worked hard, grinded their ass off, come from a merely decent family or a poor family, you know what I mean? Or gone through some struggles themselves, of course. But when they come up there, it's like almost like they forget about everything. Like, it's like almost like somebody is coming and telling them, act like this. And they just do it because of money. Like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't, it feels so fake, and it's not authentic when they talk. You know, when they have these speeches in the Grammys and shit like that? Oscars or whatever it's called. I don't even know what the fuck the awards are about, to be honest. But whatever, Oscar, Grammy, whatever, I don't know. Grammy is like what? It's like music, so that doesn't count. Oscars, let's say that. And then they talk about like issues that doesn't even bother them, to be honest, because they live in gated communities. So, like, who was it that said, was it Rick Gervais? He went up and said, like, because he he hosted like 3 Oscars or some shit like that. 3, I think. Some awards he also, it was some kind of award he, hosted. And he said, bro, just come up, take your award, say thanks to your family, say thanks to God, and fuck off. Honestly, it's true. Like, stop going up there like you're some, I don't know what the fuck you are, activist. You're not, bro. Shut the fuck up. You're getting millions of dollars acting, which I'm not gonna say is an easy job. It's pretty hard to act. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty hard to act. Not a lot of people can do it. Because you have to, activate some emotion, a specific emotion, immediately when you're acting. Like, cry. You have to cry when it's time to cry. Like, how many people can do that? You gotta train, of course, but still, you know what I mean? Not many people can act. So it's not an easy job, but at the same time, it's easier than like 95% of jobs out there. So, like, come on, man. These people, man. So, I love comedians just like Tim Dillon. I like this guy just because he's so fucking honest. He's blatantly honest, and he runs jokes through, like, he tells the truth with jokes, and sometimes the jokes can be a bit, over exaggerated, but that's what makes it funny, in my opinion. But yeah, let's keep on going.
The cum pig photo from a sketch I did years ago. Okay, look at that. Eli Roth. Happy birthday to Q. Very fun. I put that up, and I said, today is my birthday. I want to thank my parents for all their support. This is what you created. Enjoy it. And my aunt wrote a comment, and the comment, let's not find it. And the comment was, and my cousin sent me the comment. The comment was, the saddest part is that you have your grandfather's name and you don't care at all, and you care nothing about his legacy. Very, very nasty comment. Very, very nasty comment.
That's pretty nasty.
Now, let's get something straight, you bum bitch. Didn't you fake a drug overdose? Didn't you fake a suicide attempt? I keenly remember you faking that you overdosed on drugs, and you were taken to a hospital in an ambulance in front of your mother, who had just dealt with Grandpa's death. What part of Grandpa's legacy were you honoring with that behavior? What part of it? Do you remember that? I remember you going to a hospital.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so pity, bro. Oh my god, he brought this shit up live, bro. This is like millions will see this shit, bro. I mean, this is an old video. Yeah, you see, it's like this compilation was made 1 year ago, so this is probably an old podcast episode. But bro, Tim Dillon is fucking pity, bro. He didn't have to bring this shit up, but fuck it, he did it for mere comedy, bro.
And then having the entire family go worried about you, not me, but other people, because I know what you're up to, you clown bitch. They went to the hospital and said, "What drugs is she on, doctor?" And the doctor goes, "There are no drugs in her system." She literally pretended to be unconscious, so then an ambulance went to the home, put her in it, and drove her to the hospital, scaring her mother half to death. Grandpa's legacy. Okay, what part of Grandpa's legacy were you thinking about when you took his money for law school and then never practiced law and were fired multiple times by multiple law firms all over Long Island because you're mentally ill? Forcing your father to set up a pretend law office for you in your basement that you pretend to be a lawyer in. You added a phone line to the
what is
house
going on?
to pretend to be an attorney. What part of the legacy is that? What part of the legacy is borrowing money from your more successful brothers and sisters and not paying any of it back while you sit around the house doing Percocet and drinking white wine? What part of the legacy is that? Are you honoring his days as a carpenter? Is that what you're honoring by sitting around and getting junked up on the couch, pretending to OD? And by the way, the life you live, you don't even have to pretend, okay? You can't even do that right. So I'm just wondering why you would bring up my grandfather, who I have all the respect in the world for, a legendary character, patriarch of an amazing family, rose from poverty, did all these things. Why come on my Instagram and say anything negative and bring up a guy who every day with your life and your choices, where is his legacy in mind? Kathleen, and I know you watch this, okay, in between reading Q drops.
Oh my god, this is so crazy, bro. I did not expect this kind of clip. I did not expect this to be in here, bro. What the fuck? Family issues brought on, the internet? That's crazy, man.
And letting Fox News.
That bitch, brought all this to her. You know what I mean? She did it. I mean, you shouldn't have fucking commented on Tim Dillon's comment section on Instagram. What the fuck? I did not, bro. If I was him, I would never bring this up. But he did it just because of comedy, bro. I tell you, bro, I'm telling you, he did this just because of comedy. He just did it because he wanted to fucking, first and foremost, to, piss her the fuck off, of course, to get at her, but also comedy. 100%.
Broil your already Vicodin-addled brain, okay? It's the wrong day, Kathleen. I'm the wrong one. You know that. I blocked you on the family. I got a new phone to get to the family fucking group text because you kept texting people about all the dishes they have to do when they come to the family parties. Bitch, no one's coming anymore. No one cares. I don't want to be near you. You should be in a padded room. How my mother is in an asylum and you have somehow escaped it is beyond me, and it's beyond everybody. You are a disgrace.
Wow.
Drug addict, potentially closeted lesbian. You've never moved out of the house. Nobody respects you. You are a pedophile, probably. You are gross around kids. Nobody wants you fucking taking baths with their fucking kids. You're a fucking weirdo. They gotta watch you like fucking Epstein. So don't keep my name out of your mouth, okay, pedophile drug addict?
You saw that smile at the end? I'm telling you, he did this for comedy, bro. This might be crazy to do. I get it. But he is, as he said himself, my fan base is like me, shot, or whatever he said. I remember like a clip where he said that. This guy is shot, you know what I mean? He's not doing well, you know what I mean? So this is why he Bro, I'm telling you, every comedian is like this. Every comedian has this crazy side in them. You know what I mean? This crazy side. And you don't want to mess with a comedian, bro. You don't want to joke. You don't want to make a comedian look like a joke. You don't want to, bully them or talk trash to them or something like that, because they got ammunition. You know what I mean? They got ammunition. They are experienced. They gonna, what's it called? They're gonna, what's it called when you, oh my God, what? Roast. They're gonna roast the living crap out of you until the bread is burnt. You know what I mean? Until the bread is burned down, So bro. Oh my God, bro. It's pretty cringe that she wrote that in a comment section of an Instagram post that he made. But it's also pretty crazy that this guy brought it up. But I'm telling you, he's a comedian, so he's probably thinking like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this just so I can embarrass you. You're gonna fucking talk shit about me? You're gonna bring this attention to me through your stupid comment? I'm gonna attack you, bro. That's what he's thinking. Like, he's like, I'm gonna get at you. This is my moment.
Pedophile, drug addict.
Look at that smile at the end,
This
bro.
is the fake business mug.
Oh my God, he went from it.
And the fake business mug is not on sale anymore, is it?
it's
No,
He
for
it's
went
sale.
from
Oh,
that
it is for
to
sale.
Till the 28th.
promoting.
Dan Carney just got an apartment at like this, where kids live, these 24-year-old, and not kids, real people live there too. These places where like you have everything you need. By the way, is there anything worse than a human being who moves into an apartment complex and says this? They go, "You got everything you need. You got everything. You got a Whole Foods and a TJ Maxx." Well, what do you need? You got everything you need? What the fuck's wrong with you? I need much more than that. I need more than a fucking Whole Foods and a place to get socks. There's a gym and a pool and Whole Foods. You have everything you need.
3 things.
What about for your soul? This basic bitch culture of erecting these fucking
What about
like
your soul?
cheap wood, plastic crap apartment buildings and then putting them next to a fucking TJ Maxx so you can go in and buy underwear and then going, you got everything.
Yo, I'm telling you, apartments, buildings, houses in general in the U.S. are cheaper just because of the mere fact they're fucking built with trees. Like, it's not really, like, here in Sweden it's a different story. Like, here in Sweden, everything is built with like solid material, like some, metal and things like that. Like, it's not gonna fuck up, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, that's why it's pretty expensive to live here in Sweden. I mean, not expensive to live here, but it's expensive to buy a house because everything is built like with quality in mind, you could say. Like, the ground up, everything has to be like strong. It can't be built with tree. As far as I know, Sweden doesn't build like houses with tree. As far as I know. As far as I know, this house is not built of tree. That's what, like, as far as I know. Because when you go outside the house, you can see like there's bricks on the house. So it has to be, you get what I'm saying? Okay. I'm not a fucking real estate agent or anything like that, so don't quote me on this shit, man. I don't know. It's just what I know.
Why would you leave? Everything's here. Why would you leave and meet people and experience other things? Everything that you ever needed is here in the pod. And then Carney talks about it, he goes, my unit?
My unit?
Like, he doesn't even say his apartment. He goes, my unit? He
says,
goes, the unit doesn't have washer and dryer. I'm like, you shut the fuck up.
Why do people say that? I don't get it either, bro. Just say my apartment. Why do some people say unit? I don't fucking get that either.
Unit.
What?
I am in the unit, and then he tells me, he goes, I'm facing the pool, which is much better than facing the
Listening to what?
What are we doing here? Life should be about more than this.
True.
Life should be about more than that. I understand that creature comforts matter. I understand convenience matters. I get it. But using the phrase everything you need makes you sound like a basic bitch nobody who just needs so little that you can live on the side of a highway and have socks and fucking peanut butter, and that's everything you need. What are you talking about? I need culture. I need people that have faked their own death. I need people that go to bars instead of spending time with their family. I need tragedy. I need people reliving traumatic experiences from their youth.
Okay.
I need people that were in cults that are trying to get out of them or getting into other ones.
Okay.
I need people that have brain injuries trying to sell me houses. I need things. I need more than an apartment complex with just fucking 20, 30-somethings staring at each other. He goes, I made a friend there. He's a music manager. My unit... and listen, he's a good kid, and I'm happy he has an apartment. But this whole thing of like, let's make life into this boring shit. This hyper-consumerist horse shit. Where is the old woman who knows the secrets of the universe? Because she was kept in a cage for the majority of her life. And she realizes that she was, because people loved her. She was angry at them for a time, but now she realizes that they were trying to keep her safe. Where's that woman? Where are the people who've come out of jail and realized that jail is the only fair place left in this country? Where are they? They're not in your unit. Are they at the pool? Where are the characters?
Holy shit, that was one hell of a compilation. I'm not gonna lie, that was one hell of a compilation. Tim Dillon is one hell of a character. I'm not gonna lie, but let's not get it twisted, man. Comedians, they speak the truth through the jokes. They speak the truth through the jokes, and comedians, we gotta have comedians in society because they keep things in check. They keep society in check. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty funny. That last part was pretty funny. Like, he's basically saying there's more to life than the apartment you live in that has only 3 things, and then you say you have everything you need. But there's like, bro, you really have everything you need just because you have a gym fucking 100 meters away from you, a supermarket 50 meters away from you, I don't know, a bus stop 20 meters away from you, that you have everything you need. Man, I get what he's saying. Like, stop making everything so simple. Don't be satisfied with simple things. Try to achieve things, you know what I mean? Make life more life, you know what I mean? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video, and if you did, hit that like button down below. This one became a really long reaction video, I'm not gonna lie, but I still hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I like to watch this. This was pretty funny. The end got pretty serious, but the other parts were pretty funny. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button. If you have any Tim Dillon fans, you know, friends that are fans of Tim Dillon, or family members that will enjoy this reaction video, share it with them. Hit the comment section down below. Tell me what you want me to react to next, and I'm going to try my best to react to it as quickly as I can. And hit that subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on future videos like these. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and deuces.